Hello, my name is Crystal and I am a teacher for QKids. So I'm glad that you're watching this video. That means that you are interested in learning more about the process for interviewing with QKids and how you can become a QKids teacher. So I'll tell you a little bit about my experience with the interview and the process for becoming a teacher for QKids and kind of the four main things that I took away in the interview process that hopefully will be helpful for you in becoming a successful candidate for QKids. So just real quickly, some information background about me is that I am not an educator by, occupation outside of QKids. I taught for VIP Kid before, and I've taught, dance, but education is not what my degree is in. It's not, anything I do outside of QKids. This is really my only time I really do teaching. With that, I had to get my teaching English as a second language degree. And as it stands right now, China is requiring that you have at least about 120 hours in the teaching certificate. Mine is 150. If you're looking for a teaching English as a second language certificate for whether you're working with QKids or VIP Kid or any of the other Chinese schools, feel free to email me. I'm happy to tell you about the program that I went through. It was online. It really didn't cost that much, and it was pretty fast, self-paced, and it seems to meet the requirements for China. So that being said, in the first part of your process, you're going to need to log into QKids and set up an account. And in that account, you're going to answer the questions about, your education, your background, things like that. But in that time, when you set up the account, you can actually submit a video. You're going to have to do this video either at the time you initially submit your information or they're going to ask for it, later. So either way, you're going to have to do this video. So what you do is you get just a white background is what they're looking for. Make sure that they can see you clearly in the window. If you have a headset, wear one. I wore one when I did mine. It makes it easier for them to hear you. And it's not a very long video. I think it's about a minute or something like that. But you just get a little book. I got a baby book because it's pretty small. It doesn't take long to read the whole book. And then I basically just was very animated and made, sounds and noises. I just made this as much fun as I could during my interview. So the first thing that they're going to look for is, can you be animated? Can you hold someone's attention, their attention in this very flat screen environment? Can you interact? How exciting do you look on camera for them, especially for a child? So that is what they are looking for in that beginning video. So that's the first thing that you want to remember. So the second part to your interview is going to be where they're going to invite you in, and now you're going to get to learn the platform. So the platform is very different. If you ever worked for VIP Kid, it's very different from that kind of platform. So I recommend that you spend just a little bit of time becoming familiar with the platform, what's in there. It's there's some interactive slides and things. They do send you some videos so that you can kind of look at it, and that's all, to just help you get familiar. Don't stress out when you get to the next interview. They only give you about a day or a couple days to kind of get familiar with it, but don't stress out too much. Just take a quick look, just see what you can find on it. They're going to walk you through the platform in that second part of the interview, that first time that you actually meet with your interviewer, who will be from China. And so you'll just kind of get a feel for where all the buttons are, and where the magic stickers and the stickers. I had no idea where any of that stuff was. I'm where are they? And they were they're here. And it was okay, I got it. Okay, so it was all good. So it's all fine. They'll check your internet connectivity. They'll check your head, if they can hear you. Just basic things. I just want to know, can you work the platform? So that's the second thing that you need to be familiar with in this and that time in that part of the interview is, do you know the platform? So they want to know, do you know it? Can you navigate around in it? How easy can you flow through it? You will get an opportunity in the third part when they move you to the next part, which is actually doing kind of like a mock class. And in that period, they'll do kind of like a little mock class. They'll have some slides. Spend some time looking at the slides, get an idea of what it is that you're supposed to teach in that slide or what it is that you're supposed to do. And then, remember that you need to make it entertaining for them. So make sure you're staying animated. Make sure that you remember from the previous time that you know the platform. And then remember that you need to teach. So you need to teach the material. So if that means you're bringing in props like, she is my mother. He is my father. Don't we look so much alike? We do. This is my family. We're such a happy family. It's great. So bring props if you need to. At this point in your interview, you can start actually setting up your classroom if you just so that you can look like you're ready to go, like if they want to hire you, you're ready, you've got your headset, the connectivity issues are kind of worked out by now. In my interview at this point, I actually did lose power, and so I actually had to log back into my interview, but that was okay. I mean, they expect it, like things are going to happen. It's all right as long as you can get back in, explain it, and then I was just kind of off and running, and so it wasn't really any big deal. And I've seen some comments from people in other postings about, what if I lose power? What if this happens? It's okay. They generally are, they understand that there are things that come up and, you just work through it. But the important thing is that you're animated, you know the platform, and that you are teaching. Remember, you have to remember that to teach. It's very interactive and there's a lot going on the screens, but remember that your ultimate objective is to teach. The last part, so they might ask you during that time period. I can't talk right now for some reason. It's late. They might ask you during that time period if, like some interview questions, really basic ones like, what do you like about QKids? What have you heard? Just basic kind of questions. So it's really kind of, it's very light and easy. Just answer them, be yourself. And then the last part is if you pass the first three kind of areas, then they'll do what is the couple of days or about a week of you actually teaching classes. This is you actually being in the learning environment at this point. So you will have actual classes and then you will be teaching not just one-on-one with your interviewer. You'll actually be teaching your class with the 4 students from China. And that can be, a bit of a learning curve if you've only done one-on-one, which is what typically happens with VIP Kid. But going from that to 4 can feel like, like you're trying to figure out like everybody's volume and, their buttons, and you're kind of like, how does this work again? But just take a deep breath. You'll do fine. It's just an opportunity for them to, again, have you get used to the platform, the teaching environment, and also to see you actually, make the classes now your own and how you teach in this environment and to provide feedback for you. So the last part of this is making it your own. So remember that, you need to be animated, know the platform, remember to teach, but then also remember to be yourself. Bring the things that are quirky or fun and exciting about you that is, entertaining in the learning environment. Dance, wear hats, sing, whatever it is that you do, act, I don't know, whatever it is that is unique to you, be you in that environment and make it fun. After that, then they decide that if they want to hire you, they send you a contract, you sign the contract, and then you tell them, the 12 classes or availability that you're available to teach. And then the next week, you're like, all my slots were filled up and I was, ready to teach, and that was it. So, It was pretty easy. It took about 2 weeks from beginning to end to do the entire process. It didn't, it was, it's definitely fast. So be prepared for that, as soon as you finish one thing, you're going to be doing another thing, but, you're done in 2 weeks and you don't have to worry about it after that. And then you literally are just teaching after that. There's nothing else that you have to worry about. So it's actually been really a lot of fun. I've been with them now for a couple of months, and I really enjoyed the platform. I really enjoyed the experience. And I've gotten used to the 4 kids instead of 1. So that is a plus for me. Yay! So if you have questions, hopefully this was informational for you in knowing what was successful, or what I took away from it was, being animated, knowing the platform, being able to teach, and being yourself. If you have questions, feel free to reach out to me. My email is down below, and you can also use the link that's below for, setting up your account with QKids, and you can use my referral code as well. So hopefully I will see you soon, and I will be posting more videos, hopefully to help you through some of the platform and kind of suggestions that I've kind of done in teaching. So hope to see you soon. Bye.